have practice tickets. But I think that Mike actually has the other pair.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
So clearly, you should vote for, with your dollars, the combination of our two.
Okay, Ian, I like you a lot.
It has
You're
to be
a
divisible
really nice
by both,
guy.
remember.
But Canadians know what happened the last time we voted for someone in a sweater vest.
She has a point.
Let's not go there again.
Did you see that? Did you see that picture of him
Taking
holding a
back the
koala
bus.
where he looks totally natural and not like a
I
robot?
got it. I got it.
Yes.
I would really rather
Yeah.
not bring up Kim Kim.
Okay, all right. So that's running for 1 hour, guys.
Sorry, Wart Jr.
So vote for
Just
your favorite
before.
person. Use some logic and.
Named Hraxis, who is very important in thereabouts. Hraxis is raised as dragons. And Hraxis is going to sing a song about mariners. This song has words that Hraxis does not know. So could be difficult, but we'll find out and accomplish your challenge.
Ian, can I get sound coming from this computer, please?
You should have it as of now.
Excellent. All right, so I'm going to start the video, and Jared will have the lyrics. Do do do.
We are two mariners, ship's sole survivors. In this belly of off timing. In this belly of whale. Hraxis does not know whale. Its ribs ceiling beams. Its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill. May not remember me. I was child of 3. Hraxis is only 2.5. A new lad of 18. But Hraxis remembers you and will relate to you how our histories interweave. At the time, you were a rake and roustabout, spending all your gold pieces on the whores and hounds. Hraxis does not know either of these two things.
Good.
You had charming air, but cheap and debonair. My widowed mother found so sweet, must have been eaten by father. And so she took you in. Her sheets, who uses sheets, now filled with filth and foul disease. As time wore on, you proved a debt-ridden, drunken mess, leaving my poor mother a poor, consumptive wretch. She consumed many things. And then you disappeared, invisibility. Your gambling arrears, the only thing you left behind. And then the magistrate reclaimed our small estate. Kobolds live in a communal cave system, so there is no estates. But then one day in spring, Hraxis' mother died. But before she did, she took his talons and dying cried. Hraxis' mother's voice. Hraxis' mother is dragon. Find him, bind him, tie him to a pole, and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up, naked, crawling at the ceiling of his grave. Whoa! Hraxis' mother's voice is very hard for Hraxis to do. There's an interlude here. It took me 15 years, which is longer than the lifespan of most kobolds, to swallow all my fears among the urchins on the street, until a priory hired Hraxis to keep their vests nice and neat, sweater vests, but never once in the employ of these holy men, must have meant adventurers poked many holes, did I ever turn my kobold mind from the thought of revenge. One night I overheard the prior exchanging words with a penitent whaler from the sea. The captain of his ship, who matched you toe to tip, was born for wanton cruelty. The following day, I shipped to sea with these privateers. And in the whistle of the wind, Hraxis could hear. Oh! Find him, bind him, tie him to a pole, and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. Oh.
That's not okay.
There is one thing I must say to you. As you sail across the sea of lava, always your mother will watch over you. As you avenge this wicked deed. Traditional kobold ballad. Normally sung in Draconic. Which would sing but sounds like just hissing and clicking to mammals.
Fantastic, yes.
Traditional kobold dance tells the story of the founding of the tribe. When was born to dragons and other dragons, because all kobolds are descended from dragons. And then that fateful night, we had you in our sight. After 20 months at sea, again, longer than the lifespan of most kobolds. I was getting my crossbows clean when came this rumbling from beneath. The pools of lava shook, the sky went black, and the captain quailed. And before us grew the angry jaws of a giant whale, which Hraxis assumes is a translation of Kraken by the strange surface people that smart people like kobolds would not understand. We go with Kraken. Know how I survived. The crew all was chewed alive, but I must have slipped between his teeth. Kobold's very small, nimble, flexible. But oh, what providence! What divine intelligence! You should survive as well as me. It gives my heart great joy to see your eyes filled with fear. So lean in close, and I will whisper the last words you'll hear. Oh. Everybody dance!
That's it?
Again, traditional kobold story dance, telling the stories of great dragons who swooped through the sky and founded the first kobold clans. Many people have said they think kobolds descended from dogs because they make sounds not unlike the yelping of dogs. However, through years of something we call retroactive continuity, kobolds are now officially descended from dragons!
And the 2 nerds who killed Henry.
That was a tactical retcon.
I think we need to pick some winners on that makeup challenge. I haven't even seen any of them.
Ian?
How dare you, sir?
I think it ended at 9 though, right?
Big cheats.
Thank you, Jer.
Oh my goodness. That's
correct
fantastic.
Guys, we're not even in Zeta yet. We all just died.
Paid for by the coalition of Ians for Ians.
501. 501.
But me and Kathleen were the only two to continue dancing when everyone else failed.
I had an asthma attack. Totally in my defense.
I'm spinning.
I just want to point out that I'm married to that man who just did that thing, and he's clearly in charge of retroactive continuity, so even if I didn't have the tickets before, I sure as bus have them now.
Wow. Well played, man. Well played.
The correct choice is the evil choice.
So while we're waiting on the makeup pictures, I've seen like 8 people ask me how I met Steve, and I thought that was kind of common knowledge now. So Steve is my brother, but he is my half-brother, and I did not know him for the first 21 years of my life. And there's a big